Hello and welcome back to Surrendered. I'm grateful to be here today. It's been a while. I've missed you. I appreciate the fact that you're here with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing these videos that we do. If you are a first timer here, most welcome. Surrendered is a journey that the Lord has given me so that we can encourage one another. You know, in this life, nothing is automatic. Nothing is straightforward. We talk about our relationships in our families, if you're single, if you're parenting, if you're married, and by the grace of God, we are impacting one life at a time. So today I've been thinking about the life of a surrendered parent. Who is talking about the life of a surrendered parent? Don't get mistaken. I am not one who is a perfect one. I really think parenting is a journey. It's an adventure that we have to grow into every day. Talking about a surrendered parent, have you ever seen the way your cookies come out? If you have a cookie cutter at home or a biscuit maker at home and you want to make these cookies, and the cutter mold, it has different shapes. You can have a star, you can have a circle, you can have a triangle, you can have a rectangular. You can basically make anything you want out of your cookie cutter. What's my point here? That whatever you make out of a cookie cutter, it is so perfect. It has no error. The shape is just perfect. Well, about parenting, there is nothing perfect in it. You won't have a perfect child. You won't have a perfect style. You won't have a way that works perfectly. But there is only one way that you can depend on. And that way is the way that God has given us. I would like us to look into our lives today. And as I talk to you as a surrendered parent, in a way of encouraging you, to tell you that unlike a cookie cutter or an onion chopper or a, potato chips, unlike all those ways, parenting, you need God to help you. You need a manual that comes from the person who gave you that child. What I've come to see as an individual, these trials, they keep me being surrendered. I find myself surrendering my parenting over and over and over again to the God who gave me my children. One, it is very important that where you are at, and I know I am talking to you, you may be coming from, like this perfect family. Thank God. You may be coming from this, complicated, family. You're wondering, how do I make sense out of this? You may be a single parent. You may be parenting through a blended style. You may be co-parenting. Whichever way, I am talking to you as a parent, and you're here and thinking like the way I was thinking when I was young. I have been told this in my bridal shower, that when I do these things, will just work out perfectly. I've been told, read these books. When you read that one, everything will just be fine with your children. I've been told, talk to this particular parent. When you talk to this particular parent, your children, the formula just brings out the best of that. All those things are very important. The way I've come to understand all these things, they are there to help us. We have to be spruced up. We have to keep on learning. We have to keep on trusting God. But parenting is a journey that only works in a surrendered way. Everything that we surrender to God, God is there for us. He helps us to walk light. He helps us to parent light. I have come to realize after some years that the fact that I have children, the principle number one, they are a gift. And once you look at your children as a gift, as an inheritance from God, Psalms 127 and verse 3 says, the children are an inheritance from the Lord. Those people who have come from your home, they are a reward from the Lord. What's a reward? What's a gift? What's an inheritance? An inheritance is that gift that is bequeathed, that is given to a son or a daughter only by a father. It's not given to outsiders. So the fact that you have that child, it doesn't matter how the child came. It doesn't matter the circumstances. You have a child. That child is a gift from the Lord. And the Lord wouldn't give you a child if He has no plans for you, if He's not thinking about you. Because the child is different from you. And the plans that God has for your child, they're totally, radically different from the plans that God has for you. And I am asking you to separate your child from what you feel God's plans are for him or for her, because your child will take a destiny that God has for them. One, look at it as a gift. Look at your child as a gift. And once you have a gift, you value your gift. It doesn't matter the problems you will have when you have that gift. It doesn't matter the imperfections of that gift. If somebody came today and they gave me a gift, I certainly think they were thinking about me. I certainly think they value me. Your child is a gift. You must not see them as any other thing. You must not see them as a bother, as a problem, as a hindrance to your career, as a hindrance to your dreams, as a hindrance to your relationship with your boyfriend or with your husband. That child is a gift from the Lord. So just remember that. The second thing which I want to tell you, and this is very important. In fact, it's very, very key that you understand this principle. Look at these two thumbs. In life, it is true, it is a fact, there are no two thumbprints which are the same. You got that? God has made them and has wired them differently. You have children, you hoped they would be the same, and now they're not the same. They're like these two fingerprints. They will never be the same. Why? Because God has created them differently. Even twins, they look the same, but their wiring is so radically different. And it is easy to imagine that all your children will be the same. Now, they will not be the same. The earlier you accept that, the earlier you start accepting the life of surrender. Why am I telling you this? Because like I said from the beginning, you face challenges that you didn't expect. You realize, oh, it's not automatic. This one has taken this path, this one has taken this path, and this one looks like they represent what I thought. They are to remind you that they are a gift from the Lord, a gift that you're stewarding. And your role is to play you, the parent, the steward, and you let God play his role as the gift giver. I am aware we are coming from different situations. We have had different things before we get children. But parenting is an adventure that will teach you every day that when you surrender to God, God will help you to bring up those children. And this is what I need you to understand. How your children will be in the end, that's God's business. Your business is to be present. Your business is to appreciate that you've been given children. These children will be different. Their outcome will be different. Their paths will be different. And you could even have two children and one picks a career that really you never thought they could pick. You do all your best. You talk to them and they make up their mind, I'm going that career. Surrender that to the Lord. Do your part. And right now you're looking at me and you could be in a crisis mode even as your parent, because you brought them up in church, you prayed for them, and they are not anything close to what you thought. Just remember, you're not your child, you are you. Your role is to keep on surrendering your challenges in your parenting journey to the Lord. And even as I come to the end of this video, I just want you to be encouraged. Just do your bit. Pray. Just don't be your child's God. You won't make it. There are not two gods. There is one God, and that God is the one who gives you the power to parent what he gave you. So if you accept God's will, then you live in the power of God's will in parenting. Influence their differences by wisdom. Influence by praying. Influence by talking. For now, I just need you to know that you will keep on surrendering your parenting journey unto the Lord, and keep on remembering God is for you and God is for your parenting. When you surrender your parenting adventure to Him in a surrendered way, you will walk light. And the burdens which are on your shoulders, once you cast them unto the Lord, you will walk light, and that is what you're looking for. For now, it's a bye-bye, and may God bless you in your parenting journey. It will work out. Bye-bye.